starting already. Good evening, everybody. I sincerely want to appreciate you all for being consistent with this training. God bless you all. And today, we are going to be starting with something which is very, very awesome today. I promised you all that yesterday was an introductory class, and today we are going to start with our practical work. So, having done that, then it means that I need to show how we can start with all of these little technical things. And that's exactly what I'll be diving into tonight. Now, now, looking at that, the first thing I will start with is I will show you my screen and let's see what the screen entails. Okay, I also have somebody who's trying to join it. Okay, now for today, my screen is so large, I guess we can all see it. For today, what are we doing? We're looking at pips, leverage, brokers, platform, and chatting softwares, types of traders. Mr. Patrick's, welcome. We're looking at pips, leverage, brokers, platforms, and chatting software. Now, the first one I'd like to go with directly is pips. And we all know many of these things, and we're going to dive into it directly. On my screen, the pip is the smallest price movement in the value of a trading instrument, commonly used in forex trading. A pip typically represents 0.001 for most currency pairs. Now, for the points, a more general term for smallest price movement in other instruments, such as synthetic indices. So, this point is a more general term for the smallest price movement in other instruments, such as synthetic indices. Now, what this is saying is, if we look at it so closely, you observe that what our pip simply meant is that if we have pips, normally the standard formula for pips when it comes to the financial market, if you pay very attention to it, is x over 10,000. And what that x over 10,000 simply means that you are working with, if for instance you have $100, your $100 divided by 10,000. If you divide the $100 by 10,000, that's 0.01. That's for that particular aspect. But if you look at this so closely, you observe that in this way, pips varies. And pips works alongside with lots. I would explain. If you look at my screen, the screen says that the standardized quantity of an asset, the standardized quantity of an asset being traded, lot size vary by instruments and brokers. And in synthetic indices, lot size could be defined as one contract, which represents a specific dollar value per point of movement. Are you with me? So now there are different ways in which you can make these calculations. I tell people this, and many of these things, I think there's a basic formula we can use for this. There's a basic formula we can use. And the basic formula for this is you have pips or points times lot size equals to what? The risk management. Are you with me? Pips or points times lot size equals to what? Risk management. So what this means is that whatever you are calculating as your pip, let's say for instance you have a trade, although I'll go to my trading view right now. Let's say you have a trade for instance, and you are looking at putting in 40 pips. If you look at putting in 40 pips, and let's say probably the lot size you are using is 0.01. So that's 40 pips times 0.01. Are you with me? That will predict the exact amount you are making. Are you with me? That will predict the exact amount you are making or you are losing. The calculator I gave to you is exactly what you'll be using to do more of this analysis. Okay, just a minute. Now, if you look at the aspect of lots, lot size is also another standard thing we can look at. Like I always tell people this, when you're starting to trade with indices, especially when your money ranges from $10 to $50, I can tell you this with boldness that the best one you can use or the best ones you should trade is you are trading from the volatility 10. You can go from 10 to 100, which is very fine. But that 10 to 100, the ones that are very, very, very satisfying to trade with probably 10 or $50, is exactly the one that is volatility 75. That's very, very, very fine to trade with. And that's the least amount you can use. Let me show you some other ones because we have some examples here for that. Look at this for instance. For volatility 10 in the index, the lot size you successfully use for volatility 10 index, the lot size you use is 0.1. Hello guys, what this means is that you must have at least, for this kind of situation, what this means is that you must have at least $1,000. Are you with me? So that's why they said simulate market volatility that average 10% over the long range. Now, look at volatility 25 index. If you have volatility 25 index, then it means that you are using a minimum of what? 0.5. If you have 50, you are using a lot size of what? 3. And of course, if you look at the lot size of 3, it's not small, it's something very large. Now, for these ones, which is 75, you are using a lot size of 0.001. Plus, I want to be very, very candid with you. What this permits, see, if you look at the indices market, I am not giving any doubt that you cannot trade with $15. You can trade with $15. $15 right now in the market is about 22,500, which is very, very fine. But I can assure you that if you trade with $15, you have to be very, very observant of the market and you must have a perfect strategy. In as much as I told you yesterday that the market is not manipulated or the market is not affected by the news, doesn't mean the market is not a fast one. So when you have that kind of money and you have the wrong strategy, your money can blow up in the market at any time. Forex itself is one of the strongest regions you can trade. But with this 0.01, it's very, very standard for amounts like $10, amount like $15, amount like $20, $40, and $50. Now, for 100 goes the same way. Now, listen to me carefully. I am not saying that you must use a lot size of 0.001. You can decide to increase your gain to what? 0.01. So when you increase your lot to 0.01, it even makes it better. But remember, your strategy must be very, very right. Are you with me? Your strategy must be what? Very, very right. Now for the volatility 10, you have lot size of 0.1, meaning that the lot size must be at least 0.1. Are you with me? So that is how that works. So now I would like to go into another phase briefly. I would like to talk about the brokers. I would like to talk about the brokers. I need to be very, very candid with you here. And I'm going to say this because if you look at it so closely, synthetic indices is not like forex trading, whereby you have almost like 1 million brokers there. Brokers are even begging you to come over, and of course, you are hiring them. Now, one thing I must say is that you have some standard, it's just three standard brokers we have. And all these standard brokers, they are very, very common. And they are this. Okay. The first one, you have deriv. You have binary option. Yes, deriv is actually, deriv.com is actually the one I love to work with. I will give you series of, I'll give you reasons why I love to work with deriv. Deriv offers a lot of opportunity. Number one, the least amount you can have in deriv is $10. Are you with me? You can have $10 in deriv. And aside you having $10 in deriv, you can, deriv give opportunity for you to affiliate to them. What am I trying to say? As a trader, if I affiliate to deriv, it means that when I have people under me trading, those people under me trading, when they have some commissions, or when they trade and they win a trade, guess what, guys? I will have some commissions coming into my dashboard. But let me tell you one secret today, guys, because before I started having affiliate for deriv, I have affiliates for forex. I'm sorry I'm saying this. I'm not supposed to say, but I'm sorry I'm saying this. Whether the person under you loses or wins, you will get a profit from it. I don't know if anybody's here to testify to me if there's anybody who is experiencing the same thing. If you share your link with anybody, whether the person loses or wins, you will definitely get a commission from that person. But of course, it's not a good thing for your students to lose, because when your students lose, and of course they lose their money, they will never want to come back to you. They might not, many will never come back. Are you with me? But let us continue winning so that at the end of the day, you would what? As the person is trading and winning, you are getting some commissions into your account. Are you with me? I cannot begin to say, I'm sorry, I'm not here to announce myself. I'm like any other hustler in the market. I cannot just say the millions I've made using my commission account. Are you with me? In fact, it is just too awesome. Now, look at what deriv did. I think deriv, while you are registering with deriv, they will give you opportunities like, okay, now that we know that you are affiliated with us, give us the least amount you want to earn. I think the least amount I placed on mine was $10. I can't remember. So what that means is that once my threshold reaches $10, let's say as everybody's trading here, it reaches $10, what happens? I will get a commission into my account. Are you with me? And once that commission goes to my dashboard, it's not optional. It's either I trade with that commission or what? Or I decide to what? To withdraw the money and spend. The same thing goes to the traditional market. What I use in the traditional market is hot forex. The commission in my account is awesome. Before, in the traditional market, they will tell you that the commission is $50. But now, life is so good. I don't know, maybe it's the condition of Nigeria that made them to bring it down. They brought it down drastically to $5. Shocking. Meaning that once people trade and you have at least a minimum of $5, it goes to your dashboard. Once it goes to your dashboard, you can withdraw or trade with it. Are you with me? Or you withdraw it and go and save it in another place. That's what I usually do. because this dollar fluctuation sometimes is funny. So sometimes when I see that dollar has gone very high, I can decide to withdraw it and go and throw it into my piggy first. Are you with me? And that stays there. Then maybe if it goes down, I can drop again. Then when it rises up, it's a profit. That's what they call dollar arbitrage. Are you with me? And it gives you so many options of withdrawing. One beautiful thing about Deriv, I have a crypto account. I linked my wallet to Deriv, meaning that any money I make in Deriv, I can transfer from Deriv down to my crypto wallet. And of course, in your crypto, what do? You can also trade in crypto. You can buy and sell. Simple way of doing things over there. Are you with me? So that is that. So now, Deriv did something awesome. Deriv has a trading view. Let's go see that. Trading view for Deriv. The normal trading view class is for Forex. But the other trading view is trading view for Deriv. This trading view for Deriv. I think this is still loading. And of course, you have a chart view on that. All the things you need about synthetic indices, you get it there. Look at it. I was on volatility 25. I was doing some analysis here. Can you see? Can you see how clean their chart is? Right here, you can come here. They offer Forex, they offer stock indices, they offer commodity, then derived, which is Deriv itself, and you have cryptocurrency. Under Deriv, you have everything. All the things I listed yesterday, volatility, blah, 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 you have all of them. 100, 10 to sell 5. You have baskets. You have step index. You have boom and crash. You have jump. Everything is here. Now, let's say I want to do some small analysis of volatility sell 5. Here it comes. And this it. Don't worry. I will give you guys a link you use to register with Deriv.com. I'll give you the link you use to register. And if you want to affiliate with them, that is not a problem. Just know that if you want to affiliate with them, you'll be doing this kind of job I'm doing. And of course, I train people for this kind of thing. I have people I trained on it. Let's say I just want to do this very simple thing on support and resistance. As we all know that here, support and resistance might be the simplest strategy you know. But I tell you, if you don't have a good knowledge of support and resistance, you just do rubbish, and at the end of the day, you might not even do it properly. Look at what I've done here. Of course, you know this is the resistance on top, and this is the support at the bottom. Please, I'm playing with the charts now. I'm working with the charts. You know, my scheme of work was pips, leverage, lots, brokers, platform, and charting software. So I'm playing with the platform and the charting softwares now. Now, listen, class. There are two ways you can work with support and resistance, which we know. And this is exactly how it is. You can either trade them with a bounce or you trade them with a breakout. Whenever you see a ranging market in between this kind of situation, you are, oh, sorry, I think I was even supposed to tell you the time frames you're supposed to work with. Sorry about that. Let me take this off. People have asked me several, Mr. Gospa, what time frame is unique to trade with when it comes to support and resistance? And I tell them this. The time frame that is so unique to trade with support and resistance is between 1 hour and 4 hours time frame. Please let me even explain what time frame is. Time frame is that region, or is simply that which produces 1 bar of a candle in a specific time. What am I saying? If 5 minutes was to generate a candle, it generates it in 5 minutes. It's just I don't have time to be doing that now. I just want to do some practical work today, and I don't want to be showing you how the bars are being produced. Now, let's say I go to 1 hour. Me, I like to use 1 hour time frame. Look at it. This is beautiful. This is awesome. Once you come to it, just shrink your chart. Like me, the mouse I'm using now is that mouse that has a ruler. Shrink your chart. After you shrink your chart, you can draw something like this. Can you see this? There are two ways of trading these guys, like I told you. You can either trade the bounce or you trade the breakout. Now, what bounce means is that Within this resistance and support, the what they call it, the candles are bouncing within. Now, somebody will be wondering, how do I really predict my entry? Beautiful. There's one icon I'm looking for here. I don't know why I can't find it here. Something, I don't know. Let me check here. Please, I'm coming. I'll show you. There's an icon I'm looking for here. Ah, wow. Maybe if I'm calm anyway, I'll see it. Now, look at it. If you look at this region, you will see that, excuse me, let me just check one more time. I don't know if this is what this is. Yes, yes, yes. It doesn't work. It doesn't work as expected. Let me erase this. Please, if you can, if you understand what I'm doing, please, can you just unmute yourself and say hi? You understand what I'm doing? Unmute yourself and say hi, please. You understand what we are doing? Unmute yourself and say hi, please. Welcome back. Welcome back. Hey, so sorry about that. The network is playing with itself, but we escaped the situation. All right, all right. Okay. I was saying something. If you understand what we are saying here, can you just say hi, please? You understand what we are doing here? And I don't know if my screen is still loading. All right. Now, let's look at this. Right here, you have right here, you have a situation whereby this there's a bounce here. There's one. Listen, class. Please take note of this. You must have two touches on both, two touch each on the support and resistance. This is one. This is one at the resistance. Then this is two at the resistance. Sorry, at the support. This is one. Now let's pay proper attention. If you look at what is on the screen, the mission is not complete. What do I mean by that? If this candle eventually goes down, let me repeat myself. If this candle eventually goes down, I've seen the arrow I'm looking for. This candle eventually goes down. That means you have one, two, one, two. Once it goes down, now listen, class, and it's going bearish, and a bullish candle comes up as a reversal candle, not a reversal candle, but like a retest. And a bullish candle comes, sorry, let me come again. If this candle comes down, bearish, bullish goes up, and a bearish shoots down again, what do you do? Enter that market as a seller. Now, once it comes to this region as a sell, it doesn't matter even if it goes below low wahala. Then it comes up. Don't just jump into the market. It's very risky. Let there be a retest. If there's a bullish candle showing again, you bust into the market. Are you with me? You jump into the market. But guess what, guys? I can tell you categorically that trading the bounce is not the best option in support and resistance. The best is trading the breakout. I'll give you a good example. Let's go behind. Okay, I think I've seen one. Let's have a look. I think you have a situation whereby, although this looks slanty, you have this, and this comes like this. Now listen, there was a touch here, one at the supports, one came here. See what happened, guys. A bullish appeared and busted through. Let's see measure how much you could have made. Can you see? Can you see? You could have made a whole lot of pips in this region. Can you see? Now look at it so closely. The value was massive. You'd have made close to 435 pips in that particular region. And what does that entail? That entails about 22 bars. The reason why you are seeing minus there is because it's a selling situation. Are you with me? Now, this happens. So that's enough to leave that region of the market. Are you with me? So what am I saying here in essence is a breakout trade. I would have shown you the material. I just want to be practical. A breakout trade is much more certain than the bounce. The bounce is just within the two lines. But a breakout trade has a better tendency. Are you with me? And that's what makes moving average a very wonderful thing to work with. As simple as moving average is, it's very, very awesome to work with it. Because why? When you have a ranging market and all of a sudden there's a bust, when that push comes up, it will go in so well. Are you with me? So, guys, in the advanced class, we are going to toss with all these indicators. Many of these indicators will be dealt with, and like I said, in the advanced class, we are going to see what works for you. And if it works for you, of course, then if you now know that you must first go through the advanced class. The advanced class teaches you how to prepare yourself in case you want to now sign up for the robots. In fact, we discussed a lot, my team, on this robot stuff today. And one thing that we still kept on saying is you must have a perfect strategy before you want to think of having a robot. Thank you so much, class. It's so awesome to have you guys. I'm really, really grateful for having you. I want to entertain your questions before I leave here. Please ask your questions. Yeah. Is there any question for me, please? If you want to drop a message, please feel free to do that. Is there any question, please? Yes, Mr. Kenneth, please. Please, come in, sir. Unmute yourself.
Good evening.
Oh, good evening, sir. How is everything, sir?
I'm good. I'm better now.
Oh, thank God.
Well, first and foremost, let me appreciate your good work.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
It's for now the live whatever the practical you just did, I just cover up. Majority of us, or few of us, I think we have a little knowledge from the forest of crypto.
Yes, sir.
But what I want to ask, in as much as we use MT4 and MT5,
yes, sir,
on a volatility, what do we use to trade?
What do you use to what?
To trade. Is
you
it
mean
the same?
MT5. Yeah.
MT4 and MT5.
MT5.
Okay, the same.
No, you use MT5.
Okay, not MT4.
No, MT4 is basically for all those pairs we have. Are you with me? And MT5 is more or less like an advanced or a better, how will I put it?
Yes.
Way to, it has some better features. You understand? Trading it. MT5 is so awesome. Yes, sir.
So another thing I want to ask on a volatility.
Yes, sir.
Can you still do a pending order? Because I don't know whether you teach or doing when I did not come.
Some people, I understand what you say. Yes, you are very, very correct about that. Some people always feel that pending order is for somebody who is not so sure of the market. I say it's a big lie. Pending order is actually even used to make your strategy or your work more certain. Are you with me, sir? In fact, when I started as a trader,
I do. I do a pending order when I want to verify a breakup structure.
Of course.
So I can do my pending order on a change of character or breaking structure. So whenever I get to there, so if it could be due to maybe I might not have the opportunity or time to be monitoring 24 hours. So I place my.
But remember, sir, that a pending order will be very, very, very good when you have gotten a good strategy that it is either going to go as a buy or as a sell. What am I trying to say? There's something called BWAP. I don't know if you know BWAP. Breakout with a build-up. If you have BWAP, yes, breakout with a build-up. A BWAP, the best way to use BWAP is using pending orders. Are you with me, sir? The best way to use BWAP is using pending orders. Thank you, sir. Mr. Solomon, yeah. You want to ask a question? Hello, Mr. Solomon. Please come in. You want to ask a question? Mr. Solomon, are you there? Okay, is there?
I'm there.
Okay. Please go on, sir.
Okay. No, I didn't join the class on time.
Okay, sir.
So my question is this volatility indices.
Yes, sir.
Is it the same for trading?
Sir, is it the same word?
Like normal currency pair?
Okay. Let me say this, sir. Maybe probably is it the same word? This man's network is breaking. Well, let me say what this man's network is bad. Let me just probably say what I can phantom from what you've said now. I don't know if this what you have said is correct. That volatility, whether it's the same with forex pair. Mr. Solomon. Yeah, Mr. Solomon. Yeah, your question.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Mr. Solomon. Sir.
Yeah, Mr. Solomon.
Okay. The forex trading, like
yes.
trading GBP, USD, and others, is it the same way of trading it with volatility index?
Okay, I think I understand the question now.
Yes. Are you getting me?
I understand you, sir. I got you. Well, it is not the same, sir, because there is a difference.
Okay.
The difference is that
well,
the difference is that the forex market is affected by the news basically or majorly. But volatility index is not affected by the news. Actually, that is one major thing. That is one major key thing, yes, sir. The forex market is affected by the news, but the indices market is not. Are you with me? And sometimes the volatility rate differs. Are you with me? So it's not the same. Situation whereby somebody waiting for news, oh, this spike. No. All those things doesn't happen in this case. Because why? This is has been designed and based on some mathematical models and code. Are you with me? Okay. All right. If we don't have any further question, I think I have to stop the class here today. If we don't have any further question, I have to stop the class today. Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate you greatly. Please, we will continue tomorrow by the special grace of God. We will continue tomorrow. Bye for now. Bye.